Hello and welcome back. Right, one thing I am going to do is definitely take that to the VGA because it's 1:30 I think is the time that Operation Biogas starts. So I may as well take this fork now, so that's completely done. Looks so weird with that wobble. I've ever seen a wobble as bad as that with the just because of the amount of the adapters that we've got, but I think I've ever seen that. Well, this is definitely testing the weight out on the back. There we go, sorted finally. Do I leave this here? No, I don't. I couldn't have predicted that happening. Stick the time up. Yeah, we'll stick that up to 120. Let's get everything ready though. Brilliant. Stick that. Just leave that on 5. Right, let's go and have a look. Let's take this. Let's move that out of the way. It is blocking the way to the container. We don't really want that. these are the ones that are going to be ready first. Let's go and have a look. I'm sorry if I deafened you then, I caught my microphone boom. Let's have a look, see. Mind you, we can get them. They are grass at the minute, but okay. I'd forgotten that was on grab still. Right. By the time we've got over there, we're not going to literally drop them until .30, where they will be swapped over to silage by that time. So speed time up a little. I don't want to be going before 1:30. Mind you, I suppose, truthfully speaking, while I'm double handling, it wouldn't be a bad idea to actually drop these over in the biogas in readiness and then just grab them and just throw them all in. Might be a better idea anyway, so let's see if we can. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I know we're double handling in a way, but well, obviously if this wasn't an auto load you wouldn't do it, but because it is, it does open up that possibility. So right, let's grab these and stick them all over there. Quite excited about this one, because this now feels like the beginning of a new adventure, a new chapter of the book, as people would say. It's going to rain again later. It's good we're not actually doing any now I've tried to manually set this on go, and we shall see if I've got my key configuration right if I pick them up. I'm not sure that I've managed to do it right. Let's see. Yay! Excellent. It looks so funny when you get them hovering in the air. Brilliant. The last set we will grab, but we won't. We'll put them completely in a different place because they can't be grabbed till this evening. If we grab them early, they will be taking this grass, and we're going to lose quite a lot of money, a third of the value, if we made the mistake of actually putting them in the BGA until tea time. Well, these should actually be all ready now. But we'll put them on the ground and check. Was about 120, 125 that they were actually ready, so that's a bit too far out. Let's get a bit closer. Let's go this way. sure I've cleared the... I don't want to do what I've done before and make them all collapse. Right, let's have a look. No, did I see a grass then? I saw grass. Yeah, one grass. Let's just have a look. Oh, it says it's grass, but doesn't tell me when it's going to swap over. What? Look. Ah, okay, that's swapped then. Let's turn time. Oh no, actually, let's keep it at 15 times. It's better for digesting, as we sort of said. Let's go backwards a little. That should be about right. Okay. It's going to take a long time to literally to. Speed up time, because this is our job today, so if we go to 120 we should see that be processed quite heavily. Mind you, I think I'd sooner, let's drop that, let's go get the Two Studios liquid lorry. Oh, I was looking in my editing last night at my pivotal episode that talks about us changing from and the amount of times I've used the wrong word like silage when I mean digestate, and slurry instead of digestate. I do apologise, talk about confusing. God. It's funny when you're talking about something and you're animated about it, but you're making mistakes about the language. It's right. I know I'm in this view quite a lot this time, but when using long things like this, it is, especially this more than anything, definitely very useful to have the long view. Whoa. Let's have a look how we're doing. How's the processing going? hate this when you have to remind the hobbering bales. Okay, 31,200 still, 33,600. Let's grab some digestate then. Oh, let's just try and switch this off, because it shouldn't be on. It is off. So what is switching super strength on? Must be a key configuration I must be hitting, because I've got super strength. Obviously I've got it on the it's on as part of, there's about 3 mods that use super strength. One is the lumberjack mod. One is the lumberjack mod, again, which is activated by the Alt key, which it should be red, meaning it's too heavy to begin with, and then you should press the Alt, and whilst you press the Alt it should go white, but at the minute it's white and it's activated. The other one is the F11 keys that I've just showed you, and it's off on those, so I have no idea whether it's the lumberjack mod. You know, it's done it at least twice on this Let's Play alone, and it's not my Alt activated one, it's not the F11 activated one, so I have no idea what key combination or what mod is causing the super strength mod to be activated and on white all of the time, so it's always on. I'll have to try and find out what it is. Let's turn that down to 15. Whoa. While this is emptying, I am going to move those. They are annoying me. Those these here are just so annoying me. Like, really are in the way. I want them to remain here so we know where they are, but I don't want them actually on the road bit. Right, there we go. Yeah, look, that white hand means the super strength is on. I don't know what's causing it. Let's turn the speed down to 5. Well, that was good. That was a really good. That's the highest I think I've ever seen that, to be honest. 16,000. It's 14 or 15. So for on hard economy, that's actually the best I have ever seen it, which is perfect. Let's indicate. See how well we've digested, as to whether we can chuck those other ones in. Would be useful if we could. We're going to be running out of time if we don't stick them in soon. Yes, brilliant, 0. Let's grab them then. Let's get a good angle to grab that. I do love the size of this for catching them. I think it's absolutely amazing. Right, well, that's doing that. We should get the rest of what we can get in at the minute back over to the slurry yard. Let's see if I was not far off with my 140,000 with money from the money from the BGA itself, as well as the money from the slurry yard. Let's see if I can get in at that. Yay. Let's turn that up a little bit to 15. It's got a lot to digest and it's only got till 12. In fact, let's stick on 30 while we do these runs, because this is the last run on what we've got presently in, so love the colours. Look at the autumn colours, isn't it beautiful? Must admit, autumn is truly one of my favourite seasons. This particular part of autumn, the beautiful colours, such a riot of colours. I love it when the leaves fall on the floor, truly do. I know people don't like the mess that they make, but I absolutely think it's gorgeous. Still got my indicator on. It's not terribly noticeable on the 82 Studios, actually. Very understated. Yeah. There we go. That's the hazard warnings. I've changed my mind as well. I am going to keep 12, 13 and 15 and get rid of 29, the one closest to us this side, because the others are all joined in a way when you look on the map. And I like 12 and 13. I truly think that, I know they are the single biggest hit of money, 133,000. I think field 29 is 80,000 or 95, one or the other, but 12 and 13 have got the most scope through winter of us gaining actual extra capacity from them as well. There's an awful lot of fields, grass on the banks that I was talking about, so I'm going to definitely keep those unless it's necessary and we need them to get the right amount of animals, because obviously we are changing direction and the amount of animals is important to us. So if I'm wrong about the 140,000 and this doesn't work out, how are we doing? How are we still? Right, we need to remind those. Oh no, it's still at 50,000, so it is definitely still processing because it's gone down a lot more though. Right. Let's try and get that angle right. Brilliant. This isn't working out badly. 9:45 though. Let's knock it down to 15. I want to be running out of time and it to be 12 o'clock by the time we're still ferrying digestate. I'd love, if we can get this right, to judge this correctly, because this is really my entire reason for this episode, really, is just to see, well, really, this is the beginning of a new adventure as far as I'm concerned. So we've worked really hard all year long, and this is the culmination of all of our efforts. So I mean, don't get me wrong, we will have most of our fields, we will definitely have only lost one to begin with. I think that's all we should need, but it all depends if I'm right about the payouts. I set a guess 140,000. We had 9,000 already, so if we end with 149, then I was right. If we're less, I was wrong. And it's by how much less that it's important, to be honest. Although I have got to be honest, the payout of 16,000 is higher than normal. It was normally 14, so if that is on a higher payout than normal, that may well even make up for slightly more than I said. Yeah, 16,382 is definitely better than I've seen it before. At least a couple of grand. It's usually 14 odd thousand on hard that I've seen so far, so that really is good. One thing you can't check, there's no in-game on this particular one anyway, no digestate actually sells on this map, so therefore you can't look at the price for the digestate on the slurry yard. It doesn't show, whereas there are some maps like some of Alien Gyms that do actually show when you look how much that is, because it's meant to be sold on the map. Let's turn that indicator on. 10. See how well this is. If it's all processed, and we can switch it off completely down to one speed. Let's see if we can remind that it's flying. Right, brilliant. So that's everything. Still processing that. Whoa. Oh, still got the indicator on. Let's turn that round a little. I'm a bit too tight at that. Now I've missed it. Let's go around a little bit more. Let's have a look. 750. It's going down nicely. Got 1 hour to shift the rest. Just keep that ticking down at the rate it was. Hopefully we'll sort it in time. 11 o'clock. Oh, you do not argue with that. And there's another car coming as well. I can see the headlight. Oh, actually, I think it's the reverse, the back lights. So we will risk it. This is fast. .11:06. Come on. This is definitely going to be tight. I think I've quite ever had it this tight. Let's turn that down to 5 speed. We'll give it a bit of a burst at the other end if we're wrong. Right, I thought also another thing, I was talking about how many trailers I would need. Thinking about it, I could actually make do with only one of the trailers, because both grass and hay are one of the very slow foods of a cow to actually process. If I just stuck 40,000 of grass in, depends on the amount of. If 40,000 was the amount to put in and I put 40,000 in, it would take months for that to get down to the point where you'd need to put hay and grass in again. So, truthfully speaking, what I could do is stick the maximum capacity of grass, the maximum capacity of hay, and then just keep 40,000 litres of straw in that particular one. So that I'd only need one of those, one for the total mixed ration, and then my one for the manure. So therefore that would actually be less money that I would need. How are we doing? Are we done? What are we on? 7,000? 14,000. Right. Okay. Wow, we need to wait for that last bit then. So we do need a bit of a burst. Let's see if we can. It's a weird angle. It's quite a long way away, that is, but I think we can see when it goes. Let's go and have a quick look. Let's put a burst on. Let's do a 60. Oh, this is going to be close. Come on. We'll go down to 1 speed once it's done. Right, I've got 13 minutes to get that. Let's stick that in and get the rest of it in. That is it now. That's the total amount. Let's get that sorted. We have 13 minutes before we get told how much we've got from the biogas plant, so we'll stick it over at the well, no, we won't. We'll come and get the trailer if we get time. We're on 1 speed. It's not going to take us 13 minutes to run this over. What we'll do is we'll come and grab it with one of the other vehicles so that we can leave this emptying. The final load. And we'll go and grab the yeah, we'll go with the Sammy, the little Sammy. Now that was a mistake. That's because on my last Let's Play I had a little and a big Sammy. We've only got the Sammy, one Sammy on this, the Argon, so yes. My bad. actually. We might go with the Argotron. Let's turn the lights off. It is slightly faster than the Argon, Sammy. Let's go and get the trailer. So we'll see how much we've actually finally get from the slurry yard. Wow. It was only a partial load. Fantastic. Right, let's stick the speed up to 5 times now, because we are getting close to... I don't mind if it shows as well. It still looks very bright for... Must be a moon out day. Wow, nearly 90,000 just from that. Eight minutes to go. Let's see how much I was out. And I hope I was out by a lot. But in the right way. Let's drop this off in at the back. Oh, idiot. Oh, forgotten about these ones. Oh well, these will be tomorrow now. I'll just stack them up. I'm not even going to bother taking them. There's no way that they're going to do in 4 minutes flat. Oh, I don't believe that. Totally forgot about that. Oh well, it's more money for tomorrow, so we obviously I will be out because I was also including those, so I suppose it's more digestate. Right, moment of truth. Whoa, 44,000. Oh wow. Well, definitely out. Definitely out in a very good way, I might add. Because we've got one more trailer left and we're almost at the 140,000 that I actually said. So, definitely out. In fact, while that payout is so good, in a way I really have got I think we ought to do it. Because, I'll tell you why, the slurry yard is paying more than it normally does. The biogas will play exactly the same. We know that price is set, but that slurry yard was earning us more. So although we won't get paid from the biogas, it's definitely very sensible to actually do this now, while we're going to get more. Get this processing overnight, whilst that price is still there, because we can't check it. That's the one thing, as I was saying, because it doesn't sell on this map, digestate, therefore you can't check its price on the within the price for the slurry yard, because it doesn't show on this map. So therefore it's always going to be a guess. You're never ever going to know. We know at the minute the price is 16,000, which is about £2,000 more than it normally is. So yeah, we've got to really throw this in now. so that we get the slurry yard side of it, and we get paid tomorrow evening for the biogas side, which will be another nice surprise. Definitely, I'm very pleased with the thing. I say I'm £6,000 out, and I've got all of this trailer left to put in, so I was way out. Nice, I'm glad. Definitely glad. I'm glad this map's one of those maps that lets you in. Some of them actually you can't get past in, can you, to a certain time. Right, let's get these in. Take this straight back though. Slightly. Someone gone around the back. Okay. I've still got the. I thought I'd switch my indicator off. Let's go and grab those from the back though. I don't want to be bringing the front loader just for a couple of... Oh, more than a couple. Gordon Bennett. I think I'm going to have to grab the front loader. Let's switch that on. Transport in, round bales your stack. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to get close enough. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to have to bring the Argon. Argotron, even. Ooh, this is going to be fun to get out of. Sure should just be able to do that if I shunt enough times, but yeah, Argotron it is. Isn't that typical? Oh, hang on a minute. Let's leave him. Okay, tractor it is. To swap the bucket over for the bale handler. Or the big bag handler, actually. Let's get our wording right for once. Well, it looks like we're pulling a bit of an all-nighter. Around the back, and then let's get the Argotron. Lights off. Lovely bright lights in there. Really, it's a bright night. Yeah, moon is out. Right. Let's get the weight on first. Switch some lights on. Switch the field lights on. You'd never have those back lights on like that, would you, in it's my now then I need to, yeah, that is actually what I do need to drop off. Brilliant. Now we just need to grab the big bag handler. Now then, can I still let me, oh it will, good. Brilliant, that's the one thing I love about the vent weight. The attachers and that at the back. including a 3-point link. Brilliant. That's not a sight you'll see very often in real life. Most drivers would die of disgrace if they allowed a tractor to overtake them. Not literally, but you know what I mean. Let's grab that one first. Gauge that better than that. Right, okay. Let's drop that off and let's grab them first. Let's tidy up before we see if we can be clever and grab these two. In the middle, I might just get away with it. Yay. Let's have a look. A bit arm catching on the front. Ooh, wow, brilliant. Let's let them process. Let's grab that. Spin that in place. Switch that help menu off again. I always have this nasty habit when I switch it on. Let's speed up time a little bit. Let's go to... oh, no, that's headlight. Oh, I left my lights on, didn't I? My backlights. I'm blinding people. Let's speed up time so that we're processing. Let's go to 120 and take that till about 2 o'clock. Let's knock that down to 30 now to process the rest. We've still got some processing. Yes, we have. Can't see how much, but we have. I can see the digits, just not out what they actually represent. So let's get this done while we know the price is so good. I would have left this, but yeah, that just came to me. I thought if you want the maximum amounts, then truthfully you're gonna have to motor now. Wow, this is what you call pulling an all-nighter. Wow. Wow, the weight on that. That might be the actual, the fact that it's on the weight hitch. If it's, it might not be at quite the right angle, because normally I wouldn't have thought this would have bulked with 25 tons in the back. This can normally take much more than that. So it could just be the weight that's causing it to wobble out. Whoa! Yeah, that's definitely not normal. We'll let the truck go next time with this. We'll put this. Let's go grab the truck. Now that 149 should be the price that I would have quoted for all of it, had still I've under quoted, because there was the slurry yard is definitely paying out more. So wow, that's going up slightly, I think. As I say there is absolutely no way you can tell what the price is, so this is just, you'll either hit a good or a bad price just by, I suppose the only time to actually tell would be when you see there's a great demand at the slurry yard. That's the only time you know you're definitely 100% going to get a good price. And let's be honest, you can't really rely on great demands, waiting for great demand on something. Really? 20 odd miles an hour? You can't be serious. Well, I'm not overtaking you now, I'm right next to the yard. Indicates, because you give them enough time to. There, indicator off. Let's have a look. Oh, it looks like a 0 to me. Is a 0, so then that means we are fully, let's knock that down to 5 speed then now. We don't need it to be ticking up. Now it looks like we're going to be going to bed at the time when we should be going to literally waking up at this rate. Ooh, 19,000 still, that is brilliant. And we've got the biogas payout tonight, so that's amazing. I know it's not going to be massive. It's going to be, if it was 44 for 130, I'm trying to think, if it was 44 for the two 36ers, 131 will be roughly half of that, which is about, say, 19 or 20 grand. So we've got a 19 or 20 grand ish payment due tonight as well as whatever we get from this. So it may be that would be fantastic. We might not need to sell a field one. That would be a definite coup, especially with me trying to streamline my the trailers. That would be nice, because that obviously I was going on more, and I'm now going to go on less. We only need 3 trailers now on the what I'm going to do. Oh, let's actually switch the lights off. That is one thing we could actually order now, because it's going to be while we've got the time for that to actually do what it's doing. Let's get these ordered. I want to have that. It's going to be total mixed ration, so it can stay brown. And we want the one with the. We want the. I'm going to do this yellow. Oh, this doesn't let you do yellow. Okay, let's go blue. That's different. Factory new. There's no point in doing that anything other than new, to be honest, is it, for that price? What's actually doing this? But sometimes something on my PC is grabbing the focus and causing me issues, because I don't know whether it's still recording or not now. So we are going to do second hand. We also want the milling machine. Which leaves. Well, I've just gone past it, haven't I? I'm thinking and not paying attention. Right, let's change this to my favourite colour. Star. I don't know why I like that, but 10 miles an hour. Go. Which leaves us 134,000. The mod is 33 grand. I'm not going to do it now. We're going to do that in daylight. So it's going to cost us 33,000, which gives us 100 grand for animals. That is amazing. Much, much better than I ever anticipated. So that is exactly where we're going to leave it. We've bought all of our stuff. We've got the 33 grand for our mod and 100,000 for animals without selling any of the fields. So and we've got the biogas payment tonight. There's one thing that I did notice that I made a mistake with yesterday, which was I said I'd show you the mod that I was going to buy the animal food from. That is this one, the one for all, and it is literally the one for all, not the split ones that you can buy individual ones. Wow, too many mods. There we go. The all-in-one station. That one there, you can buy straw. You can actually buy anything but any liquids. The only reason I don't buy that as my go-to for instead of the container mod is because you can't get the liquid fertilizers and the herbicides. The container mod you can, but obviously that you can sell. It sells things that the container doesn't, and it also delivers things very quickly. So that sells straw, grass and hay, all which we need for cows. It's perfect. It also sells manure if you wanted a manure. And yes, I know you could cheat and actually buy manure from that and then sell it to the BGA, but I'm not into doing that. It just isn't the right way to do things. That's cheating. Simple as. In my eyes, I'm not accusing anyone else of cheating, but I would see that as cheating if I just bought something and bought. And I know you could view it as I'm a trader, trading, but no, it's a way of me achieving an end that really isn't. So what's the maximum? 5 hours is the max, so let's do that. And we shall leave it in the morning. Let's turn that down because I'm just talking. We should switch that up to normal. So there we go. Pivotal, I mean absolutely pivotal episode. We have achieved far better than I anticipated. Literally, we've got all of our equipment up at the store, ready to pick up. Actually, thinking about it, that one for all is the only thing that I didn't allot in, and that the payment from the biogas tonight should be enough to pay for that placement and still leave us the £100,000 for the animals. So I'm hoping that gets us roughly our 70 odd animals. The thing is, we have got to leave ourselves, mind you, we could take a loan out for that. I would love to take a minimum of 70, preferably something about 77ish, so that we're literally over. 75 would be exactly halfway fulfilling the 150 cattle yard up, so 77's just slightly over that, so that on the first breeding season it will literally fill. That would be fantastic if we can do that, plus which I know 77 causes an awful lot of manure, and obviously that's our main game, is to legitimately produce manure to sell at the BGA to earn more money, and especially through the winter. So with no more waffling, I'm going to say I hope you continue on this journey with me. It's we are really, for saying this as a hard economy, which let me just show you that we are still on that and there's no swizzeries going on. Economic difficulty hard. That we are on hard economy. It's obviously thrown me an awful lot of curveballs this year. I've definitely earned at least only half of what I'm used to earning by this thing, and yet we have all of those fields. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more fields than we started with the start money, and we've earned the 135,000 that we've still got up there, and we've just bought a load of equipment, so we are definitely motoring and definitely expanding at an exponential rate. For saying we're on hard economy, far better than I thought we would do, if I'm honest. I remember that first day when I'd put it on hard economy and like looking at the payouts from, I think it was our first silage at the BGA, it was 19 grand or something, and that was paying out 12 or 14, and I was like, oh my life, how on earth are we going to make money on this Let's Play? It's going to take me forever. But we have now got to this stage, 135 grand, a payout from the biogas tonight, all of our equipment bought. So yeah, absolutely, I am blown away by how well we are doing. So anyway, I said I'd shut up waffling, so I will do. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to continue on this journey with us, and goodbye for now.